I am live. I am live. Is anyone in here? All right. So I don't think there's gonna be anyone here since I don't have enough followers, but I will. Let me see. It's my first time going live. I'm not sure how to work this out, but how about we do this? Someone is watching. Who is watching? Okay, let's see if I can see the live chat. Can I see the live chat? Chat viewing options. Who is watching? Who is watching this live chat or live show besides myself? I do not know how to work out the chat since this is my first time. All right, but I'd like to speak on the topic. Philip from the Advice Show TV, having a white wife, and it sounds like a feeding frenzy for haters. Haters of black progress. It's so sad that we live in a world where the victim has become the victimizer, especially with black people. Okay, it is like a crab in a bucket mentality in full effect when it comes to black people. And it's really, really sad. Who cares? Who cares if you've got a white wife? Who cares? I don't care. If you are a progressive, if you are someone who is positive minded, who is about helping the community, okay, you've devoted your time, your effort, your money, everything into doing something really, really productive and constructive, non-detrimental to the public, and you get attacked because of who you're sleeping with. What a joke. What a joke. It's I find it very, very sad. I purposefully subscribe to a few channels out there just to hear the views, and I know they're very negative, but I subscribe to them just so I just see where they're at. The Bible says, love your enemies and keep them closer. And you know why? Just so that you know what your enemies are planning against you. Okay? A smart person will befriend his enemy. Just so he knows what his enemies are up to. This is how to be smart. But unfortunately, we live in a world where people are so dumb. People are so dumb. People hate mathematics. That's why they can't figure out what to do without someone else telling them what to do. I find this really, really ridiculous, and it's really, really sad, especially in the black community. The lack of education is just killing us. Killing us. But I came my first ever video live. I was just hoping people come online and let's see if we can have a conversation, but nobody's online. So I don't know. I don't want to rant. But I think I've made my point that it doesn't really matter who you're with. It doesn't matter who you sleep with. Like, why should that even be an issue? Like, I'm in my bed. I sleeping with someone that I'm comfortable with. Why should it be your concern? Why should it be your concern? If I come to you and I give you $1,000, are you gonna say, "Oh, dude, you've got a white wife, so I'm not gonna take that $1,000 from you"? That's the dumbest, the dumbest thing to ever say to someone that is doing something good in the community. I support Philip, 100%, and I don't care who he sleeps with. And he's married. He's doing the right thing by himself and his family by getting married. Not many people are getting married these days, and he's a moral example for people to follow. Marriage is not an easy thing. He's got two kids, in a successful married family. You know, and a lot of these people are just jealous. They've got no girlfriends even. They're always on the screen playing games, haven't even got a job either. But then they run their mouth with the keyboard, hating people just because of who they're sleeping with. Like, I'm all for the message, if it's a positive message, if it's about the, uplifting the black community from poverty, which is my main concern. Poverty is the root to all evil. Okay, not money. We need money to survive. We need money to live. We need money to do everything. Okay, money cannot be the root of all evil. It's poverty. Someone will rob you because they're poor, they're lacking something. You've got something they need. You've got something they want. That's why they're going to rob you for it. And it's the ignorance, the ignorance in the community, the black community, where the victim has become the victimizer. I find it very, very sad, very, very sad, viewing all these videos, all these negative videos about Philip. He's done a great job. His platform is to advise, and bring the masses out of the darkness, out of the ignorance. But then there are people that have infiltrated this platform just waiting for the opportunity to bring him down. This is the crab in a bucket mentality. I just don't get it. Well, I do get it, but I don't see why this should be happening in 2018. 2018, we're meant to be progressive people. We're meant to be positive and uplift ourselves from poverty. Poverty is what's so detrimental to everybody, regardless of skin color. So I just don't I just don't know what people feed on. They wake up and then feed on bullshit all day long. They've got no jobs. They've got no partners. They've got no girlfriends. They've got no family. They don't leave their rooms. They don't explore the environment. They're like leeches, just waiting for negative news to feed on. And they've got no real solution to any problem whatsoever. No problem, zero. They've got no knowledge about mathematics. It's just sad. It's just so sick. But yeah. Oh, I see someone is online. Someone is watching. Let's see. Oh, no, I can't really see you chat. Nobody's saying anything. But yeah, if you're online, please, by all means, leave a comment. Let's see what you have to say about Philip's situation at the moment, because I feel that even though he's come up with he's come with a video, like a disclaimer, saying that he doesn't have a white wife whatsoever. But I don't care. I personally don't care. I personally don't care if you have a white wife or a green wife. The situation for our people is dire. The situation for our people is dire. It's really, really sad that we're poverty stricken as a people, okay? And what people focus on is who someone is sleeping with. God damn. It's a joke. It's a joke. And it's not about say person is sleeping with someone that does not belong to this planet, like an alien. What are we gonna do as people when there's an alien invasion? Like, people talk about it all the time, but when is a real alien invasion? Are you gonna say, "Oh, this person is white, black, this person is yellow"? So no, we all gonna come together as one human race and fight this threat upon our planet. This is a one world, one planet, one people, same color blood. Philip went on with his DNA test. Nobody is pure. Nobody is pure. Like, you go back 1,000 years ago, black people didn't look the way they looked. White people didn't look the way they looked. Everyone just kept mixing. This is what happens when cultures meet. People mix. Nobody's pure. So, I mean, like, it's the biggest bullshit. Racism is not about skin color. Racism is economics. And once you people understand this principle, this phenomenon, that racism is not about skin color. It's not about your skin color. It's about economics. Okay, so if you step up, you get your economics right, people will stop fucking with you. Okay, if you get your economics up, you're able to produce a wealthy class of people with money. Okay, that can establish corporations, businesses, build things, educate people, produce doctors, scientists, farmers, engineers. If you're able to produce great thinkers, channel your resources towards education, okay, you would be the most powerful person on the planet. Period. Okay. If black people develop the most sophisticated nuclear weapon, okay, right now, okay, United States will bow, Russia will bow, China will bow. Everyone is going to bow down to Africans because we've got the power to annihilate everybody else. And that's what racism is. It's all economic based. Money is power. You have the ability to create something that somebody or other people don't have, and you have the power to enforce it. And that's racism. It's not about your skin color. Okay, white people kill white people the same. Black people kill black people the same. And this is the issue that we're talking about right now. The crab in a bucket mentality. So I mean, not until we wake up and understand that racism is about economics, okay, we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere as a people. I live in Australia, like, the 93% white country, 93%, okay, you have about 6.7% Asian. Oh, let's say 7% Asian, okay. And there's only 1%, less than 1% of Australia's population is black, which includes Africans and the original people of this land. wrongfully called Aboriginal people. You know, they're the original people here. They're the native people here. Okay, but they constitute less than 1% of the population. You know, what's your chances here of meeting white people? 93%. You walk out of your door, okay, you see white people everywhere you look. Okay, and I've been living in Australia for almost 20 years now. I haven't experienced any form of racism. Okay, the kind of racism the kind of racism that people talk about, say, or someone deny you to shop because of the environment you live in, things that you've created for yourself, the perceptions that people think of you. People think, you're gonna rob me, you're gonna rob this store. The negative perceptions about you is what creates this animosity or hatred towards you. You know, it's up to you to prove yourself. You know, to kill the stereotypes. You know, kill the stereotypes. Prove people wrong. You know, and the only way you can do this is not being a racist yourself. You can't do that. You know, you can't continue the cycle, the vicious cycle. You cannot do that. You know, the best way is to improve yourself. Okay, improve your personality. You know, and become a better person. Better than your oppressor. Better than the person that hates you. Let this motivate us as a people to do better, to aim higher in life, to aim, you know, higher and achieve greater things. You know, as a human being, beyond the perception of skin color, of race. You know, it's not about where you're from. It's not about what you are. It's about what you're doing that counts. What you're doing in life is what counts. So, I mean, the BS, I'm just tired of the BS, you know. I'm just tired. Hey, I've got two people in here. Let's see. No one saying anything. Nobody saying anything. I've got my lighting messed up. It's getting dark in here, but I hope you can see me. I didn't really want to go on a rant, but yeah, it's beginning to sound like a rant because no one's really talking to me. But yeah, I'm gonna upload this as a video. You know, it's 18 minutes. I think I've made my point. My point is clear. I don't really care who you're sleeping with. Okay, Philip. You know, you're doing a good thing. You're a positive brother. You're helping the community. And per your channel, The Advice Show TV, your channel is all about advice. You know, and what people prominently say is a word to the wise is enough. Some people say a word to the wise isn't enough. Okay, but you know, you can think whatever you want with that, but you know, I am a progressive person. I live in a very progressive society, and I strive for a better self. I strive for the betterment of my people, my community. I shun anyone who talks negative about people. You know, if you are negative, don't come my way, because I don't need you in my life. You know, I'm all for progressive people that think positive, and people that are aiming for the greater good, people that work hard, you know, for humanity to advance past this evil paradigm that we've placed ourselves in. You know, And it's all in the mind. It's all the power of the mind. Okay. We are all being programmed. It's taken me a long time to realize this. It's immaturity. Okay, when I was a teenager, I knew something was wrong. I knew something was wrong with humanity, but I just didn't know how to explain it, how to come out with it. Okay, I was heavily involved in the Bible. I've read the Bible front to back. Okay, I know all the codes in the Bible. If you come to me with a religious argument, I'm going to shut it down. It's all programming. Those who wrote the Bible programmed you perfectly. And then most black people don't like to read anyway. Most black people just want to sit down and be taught like children. Docile people, like kids. If you pick up your Bible and you read it with a little bit of knowledge about science, a little education in physics, mathematics, chemistry, okay, you will know that the Bible wasn't written by God. It was programmed. It was written by elite people, very, very, very smart people, okay, to control the masses of people, because people are sheeples. They like to be led. And in 2018, you want to be led as a human being. Why do you call yourself a human being when you're being led by politicians? You've been taught how to think, and you can't think for yourself. You are a slave. You're not a human being. You are a slave. And I don't believe people are created equal. I don't. People are created equal in the process of biology, but what you choose to do with your life, the path you take in life is what separates you from another person. Okay. At that very point, you are not equal. You are not. You are not. I had this argument with this person online. He was talking about respect. Okay. You don't deserve respect if you haven't done anything worth deserving of respect. You don't deserve respect. If you haven't done anything to deserve it, you don't get any respect. By definition, respect is a merit given, a special consideration given for something that you've done in regards to your esteem. So if your self-esteem is really low, how are you gonna get any respect from anybody? If you're a criminal, sure, you were created equal, but if you're a criminal, I'm not going to treat you the same way as someone who is not. People are so disconnected from reality that we live in, the reality of life. You're so disconnected from it that you can't differentiate between good and evil. For some, good is evil and evil is good. So who are you to say that what is someone's ideals are wrong? Who are you to say that? You can't say that if you're not contributing anything positive to the community. You can't say that. Anyway, I think this video is getting too long. I'll end it here. Thanks for watching, Philip. I wouldn't give you advice because you're the advice king. But I'll just say that our people are so lost. Black people, we are black because of our skin color. All right, they call us black because of our skin color, but it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be something that should become a racist propaganda. Don't fall for it, because the cycle. It's once you start doing that, okay, it becomes a vicious cycle. Nothing. What's constant in this universe is change. Believe it or not, everything will change. Everything will change. Okay. The stronger you hold on to something, okay, the easier it is for you to lose it. And why hold on onto racism? Or why hold on to hate? So much pain. Yes, we've been wronged. Yes, we've been treated unfairly. But do we have a solution? I have a solution. Move on with your life. Do something better with your life. To better yourself, to better your community, and to better your future generation. All right. Peace out. Gotta work out how to turn this off now.